Hi, Attorney John Cannon here with Cannon Associates, your fierce advocate. And today we're going to be speaking to what you should do when the police come to your door. If the police come to your door without a warrant, that's called a knock and talk. Police are typically trying to obtain evidence against you or evidence against the house that you're in, and it's important that you know and protect your rights in the circumstance. If the police come to your door and they knock without a warrant, then they do not have the right to enter that home unless you give them the evidence to do so. So, first off, if you see officers approaching your door, first and foremost, turn off all loud sounds in your home. That includes televisions, cell phones, music, radio. If there's people inside, ask them to stop speaking or be quiet. The reason for this is that if officers believe there's exigent circumstances, whether that's the threat to someone in harm, if they hear a fight on your television, they could claim that's a basis to come in for public safety or the safety of those individuals. So don't give them that evidence. Don't give them that reason to enter your home without cause. Second, when you approach the door to the front door of your home, make sure that you have your cell phone, that you've got it either on audio recording or video recording, and record that interaction, because law enforcement may be trying to obtain evidence on you, and you want to make sure that you can accurately reflect what happened in that interaction. Police may knock and say, "Can we come in and speak to you?" So that turns to the if they want to ask you questions issue. If officers ask you questions about things, if they begin trying to engage you in conversation, "Hey, where were you yesterday? Hey, were you across the street? Hey, do you know this person?" Just trying to get some information, you may tell them, "I'm not speaking to you without my attorney." If they continue to question you without a warrant, say, "Do you have a warrant to enter my home? Do you have a warrant for my arrest?" They are required to answer these types of questions. If they continue to press that they do not have a warrant, do not give them basis to enter your home. If they ask you to open the door, you're not required to do so unless they state that they have a warrant to enter your home. So it's advisable, if you can, to speak through your door. Say, "I'm not going to speak with you without my attorney. Please leave my property." The officers will either comply based on the fact they don't have exigent circumstances to enter and don't have a warrant, or they will force entry based on having a warrant to enter your home. Keep in mind that when you're speaking to police, it's very important to be respectful. They may be aggressive. They may try and use their tone of voice, their weapons, their authority, or other means to try and force you to open the door or speak with them. Remember, jerks go to jail. So if you are respectful to police and you protect your rights, you will likely walk away from the interaction without your rights being violated. The other thing to keep in mind is if you do crack open the door to speak to the police, keep in mind you now give them the opportunity to, one, look inside your home, to two, smell inside your home, see if other people are present, and those things can lead to exigent circumstances if they later claim that they smelled burnt marijuana, saw signs of drug use. Any illegal activity may give them a basis to claim an exigent circumstance that gives them reason to enter your home. So make sure that you do everything to protect your rights. If they want to come inside and say, "Hey, is it okay if we come inside to speak with you?" say no. If you do decide to engage the officers in conversation, step outside of your home and shut the door behind you, or stand with just the door cracked open and speak to them there. Remember, unless they have a warrant to enter your home, you do not have to give them access to your property. And if they have a warrant, you'll know they do. Again, when they ask you questions, remember, "I'm not speaking to you without my attorney. Please leave my property," and they will follow the law, or you've got evidence for them violating your rights. So we've spoken today about what to do when police come to your door, specifically what's called a knock and talk. Don't give the police evidence to enter your home. Don't help them develop exigency. Hold them to your civil rights to have your home be a safe place and protected from unreasonable searches. If you have any more questions, please feel free to visit our website, jpcannonlawfirm.com, for multiple resources, frequently asked questions on these issues, articles that I've written or published, as well as other useful videos about criminal defense and other matters. As well as you've seen on the ticker down here, you can follow us on Facebook, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel for regular videos for useful information. I'm John Cannon, your fierce advocate, and I hope this has been helpful for you.